Hello, 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 hello. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hello, hello.
ഹലോ ഹലോ ഹലോ
Hello, hello. Okay, hello.
ഹലോ യെസ് ഇത് ഓഫ് ചെയ്യണം
അല്ല
ഹലോ ഹലോ
ഹലോ
Good evening. I invite our Chief Justice, Honorable Mr. Justice S. Manikumar, Honorable Mr. Justice Alexander Thomas, and Advocate T. Sanjay, Member, Executive Committee, ILI Kerala, to be seated on the dais as the ceremony shall begin soon. Welcome to the P. Sukumaran Nayar Memorial Award Ceremony, conducted by the Indian Law Institute Kerala State Unit. Being graced by the chance to gather in this momentous ceremony, let us begin the formal ceremony with a prayer. I invite Advocate Ramya Menon to recite the prayer.
ആകുന്ന കാന്തി കാണുവാൻ കണ്ണിനാകേണമേ വാക്കിൻ്റെ ശീലു ചൊല്ലുവാൻ നാവിനാകേണമേ കാതിനിണയാകണേ യമെന്നുള്ള ശീലമോടെ ഞാൻ ശാന്തി അറിയണമേ ഭൂമി അമ്മ എന്നറിയുവാനുള്ള മുണ്ടാകണേ ജീവജാലങ്ങളാകിയും ജന്മബന്ധുവായിടണേ ശാപമോ ദൂരമോ ലോകമൊന്നെന്ന പാഠമെന്നു സിലെഴുതേണമേ
On behalf of the Indian Law Institute, Kerala State Unit, I bid a warm welcome to everyone who has taken time out of their busy schedule to join with us here today. I request Advocate Shri T. Sanjay, Member Executive Committee, ILI, Kerala State Unit, to deliver the welcome address.
Yes, good evening. Honorable Chief Justice, Mr. Justice S. Manikumar, Honorable Mr. Justice Alexander Thomas, Honorable Judges, respected Advocate General, Senior Advocates, Mrs. Shanta Nayar, and family, brothers and sisters in the bar, Miss Sneha, Rajiv, distinguished guests, and all those who have joined this event online. On behalf of the Executive Committee of the Indian Law Institute Kerala chapter, I welcome you all to this August gathering, wherein the P. Sukumaran Nayar Memorial Award for the Best Junior Advocate 2021 is being presented. This award is presented to the best junior advocate who is selected on the basis of the article or book published. The award is instituted by the family and juniors of senior advocate late P. Sukumaran Nayar. Honorable Mr. Justice S. Manikumar, Chief Justice, High Court of Kerala, and President of the Indian Law Institute Kerala chapter, has kindly consented to preside over the ceremony. I extend a warm welcome to you, sir. I welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Alexander Thomas, Judge, High Court of Kerala, and Executive Chairman, Indian Law Institute. Today's function would not have been possible without your meticulous guidance. Welcome, sir. I welcome Honorable Mr. Justice A.K. Jayashankaran Nambiar and Honorable Srimati Justice Anush Viraman, who are members of the Executive Committee of the Indian Law Institute and who were also part of the jury to select the best article from the 10 entries that we had received. I welcome the Honorable Judges of the High Court who have taken time out from their busy schedule to attend this ceremony. Our Advocate General Sri P. Gopalakrishna Kurup who is also the treasurer of the Indian Law Institute, has been gracious to attend this function. I extend to you a warm welcome. I also welcome the Honorable Registrars who have graced this occasion with their presence. I welcome Senior Advocate George Cherian sir, Senior Advocate V.V. Ashokan sir, Advocate V.M. Shyamkumar and P.G. Jayashankar, who are the other members of the Executive Committee of the ILI. I welcome Srimati Shanta Nayar, wife of late P. Sukumaran Nayar, his daughter Shobha, and grandson Rohit Nayar to this solemn function. I welcome his juniors and well-wishers who continue to take forward the legacy of P. Sukumaran Nayar. I also welcome Advocate Srimati Rajini, the Vice President of the Kerala High Court Advocate Association, as well as Srimati Shantama, the President of the Women's Federation. This year's P. Sukumaran Nayar Award is being awarded to Ms. Sneha Rajiv, an alumnus of the School of Legal Studies, Cochin University of Science and Technology, a hardworking lawyer with an impressive array of well-researched articles. She, I am sure, would scale the heights of success in her professional pursuits. I warmly welcome Advocate Sneha Rajiv and her proud mother, Srimati Pratida, to this function. I extend a very warm welcome and hearty welcome and to all who have come here to attend this function in midst of their busy schedule. Thank you.
We are all gathered here for the conferment of the P. Sukumaran Nayar Award 2021. I don't think there is any member of our bar who hasn't heard the legacy of the late senior advocate Sri P. Sukumaran Nayar. He started his practice in 1950 at Thiruvananthapuram as a junior lawyer to Sri N. Krishnaswamy. After establishing a successful practice in civil law there, he shifted his practice to the High Court of Kerala in 1962. He was one of the leading advocates in the civil side and was renowned for his principles and integrity, apart from his deep knowledge in law. He also proved himself to be a great mentor. He was designated as a senior counsel in 1992. The long list of his illustrious juniors include Honorable Mr. Justice Thotathil B. Radhakrishnan, Honorable Mr. Justice K. Padmanabhan Nayar, Honorable Mr. Justice S. Sirijagan, and Honorable Mr. Justice P.B. Suresh Kumar.
The P. Sukumaran Nayar Memorial Award has been instituted by his wife, Srimati Shanta S. Nayar, and family, along with his junior colleagues. The award is conceptualized to encourage legal research and excellence among junior members of the bar. The award is given for the best article or book on a legal subject written by a young lawyer or academician or law student in Kerala who has not crossed the age of 35. The award carries a citation, certificate, and cash prize of Rs 25,000. Entries for the 2021 award were evaluated by a committee consisting of Honorable Mr. Justice A.K. Jayashankaran Nambiar, Honorable Mr. Justice P.B. Suresh Kumar, and Honorable Mrs. Justice Anu Shivaraman. After due deliberation, the committee decided to confer the award for the year 2021 upon Advocate Sneha Rajiv, a young and promising advocate of our bar, for her article on the impact of pandemic on force majeure clauses in bills of lading, published by Cochin University of Science and Technology in the book Ocean Governance and Shipping, Implications of COVID-19.
Without further ado, I request our Chief Justice, Honorable Mr. Justice S. Manikumar, to formally open the ceremony with the presidential address.
Honorable Brother Justice Alexander Thomas, Judge High Court of Kerala, Executive Chairman, Indian Law Institute. Brother Justice Jayashankar Nambiar, Sister Justice Anu Madam, members of ILI, Brother Justice Charlie, Brother Justice Vijay Abraham, Advocate Sneha, Mr. Sanjay, Secretary, Indian Law Institute, Kerala Branch, Mr. Jayashankar, Hon'ble Law Institute, Kerala Branch, respected senior advocates who are present here, President of the Women Federation, Secretary of the Kerala Advocate Association, my dear junior lawyers, registrars of this court, Srimati Shanta S. Nayar, who's dedicated her life. I was inquiring about our status. Mr. Justice Alexander Thomas told me that she was a homemaker. Therefore, she must have sacrificed her entire life for building up the career of her husband, Mr. Sukumaran Nayar. So also, son, daughter, and grandson were present here. They must be very proud of your father and grandfather, who has produced so many good judges for this High Court, 2 Chief Justices and 2 judges. I always take pride, not because I'm coming from a judicial family just like Mr. Jayashankar Nambiar, but oh, Justice Anu Madam also, I'm sorry, I just omitted to tell you. But then I always feel pride because we make our parents proud of what we are. So that way, I think you should be very proud that your father, your grandfather have produced great judges for this High Court. So with that, I think I'm not going to speak much about that because I've read the article written by, I should say, Advocate Sneha. That was very interesting. But what is more interesting in Kerala is that some institution or other, some agency or other is being conducting programs and programs, testing the knowledge and the research activity of the students, advocates, quiz competitions. Last week I attended a program here where I think it was relating to a program on human rights. See, I could see how many graduates, both LLM as well as PL graduates with first rank holders from all the universities going up to receive the awards. So it should be around at least 60 people are there, where Justice Suryakant was also present, judge of the Supreme Court. So I wondered, I think I missed Kerala in my career. Suppose if I started practicing here, probably I would have improved my little, certainly, because during those days, government law colleges, I don't know whether Jayashankar Nambiar, I always refer to Justice Jayashankar Nambiar because he's too witty. You're a student of government law college, so then you must have skipped more of the classes also. So, but then the things are different here now in Kerala. You see most of them very attentive, and a large number of students, very large number of students receive awards, either in quiz competition. And the most interesting thing is about the quiz competition. You must be very thorough, in law subjects. I wanted to become a civil servant after initial practice of 3 or 4 years. I went to Delhi, stayed there in Delhi for 3 months for an intensive course and took law as a subject, a preliminary subject. I found it extremely difficult. But then there are very hard quiz masters here like Justice Charlie, Justice Anu Sivaraman, quizzing the students, and it's great, making the encouragement, the kind of awards which are instituted in the name of great stalwart lawyers always inspire us. And ILI, I think, has been doing it continuously every year, choosing some topics or other to carry out the objectives of the Institute and to implement the policies of ILI. Much is spoken about the institution of the award by, in the name of Mr. P. Sukumaran Nayar. The juniors he has produced, wife Srimati Shanta Nayar was present here. And it's great to see that this award is being conferred on an advocate who excels in legal research and other topics since 2005 onwards. It's nearly over 17 years you've been continuously supporting the ILI and also encouraging young lawyers to be more of research-oriented articles. I read the article. I should say that, and this article has given us some inputs even for the judges. Thanks, Mr. Sneha. I think I have been dealing with cases relating to COVID-related issues, force majeure, and then how the COVID pandemic issues are not able to fulfill the contractual obligations. Cases are coming up before us. Both myself and Charlie have been dealing with some sort of cases. And your article, I think, this will be certainly will be beneficial to both of us and all other judges who are present here to know as to how to understand what is force majeure, to understand what is law of frustration, and how this COVID pandemic is not only, say, you have chosen a topic relating to bill of lading, and it all applies to other contracts as well. Nice. It was very, very interesting research-oriented subject, and some of the judgments which you have chosen also I have seen, right from Taylor versus so-and-so, etc., that my father used to, again, it's reminded of my father, used to quote English case laws in the civil courts. So the civil court lawyers will say, what this fellow is citing some Queen's Bench judgment and English Bench judgment. But then we try to find out case laws. Today also there was an argument which is going on in a court. A learned counsel cited US case law and English case laws before us for deciding a matter relating to right to information. Your subject, I think, is a good subject. Is a related subject to the context in which we are dealing with these cases. I congratulate Ms. Sneha Rajiv for her hard work and for her research subject and article. You have certainly, I think, been a very good, talented lawyer because there are the judges who have selected you. They are very hard nuts. It's very difficult, I think, to pass even before Justice Jayashankar Nambiar and others. And they're very, very qualitative. I mean, they're very qualitative because some of the judgments used to come before us. I wonder, I think, how these people write some short judgments with quality judgments. So your subject, I think, is interesting. I wish you very best. And before I conclude, I just want to quote the words of an American author. You don't achieve success by taking it easy or working on it later. You achieve it through persistence and hard work, which you have proved, Ms. Sneha, today. I congratulate Justice Alexander Thomas and all the members of the ILI to given me this opportunity. It's great, I think, to see a young lawyer like you, in fact, guiding us as to what we must do in matters relating to force majeure and this frustration. Thank you. Thank you very much. Before I conclude, I bow my head to the persons who instituted this award. Madam, I think you must bless all the lawyers present here and also the judges here. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, I'd like to take a moment to introduce our awardee. Sneha Rajiv is an advocate practicing at the High Court of Kerala for the past 4 years. She specializes in admiralty and maritime law. She's completed her schooling from Bhavans Vidya Mandir, Girinagar, and obtained her BCom LLB honors degree from School of Legal Studies, CUSAT.
Advocate Sneha Rajiv has co-authored a paper on hate speech which won first prize in the second Gurucharan Singh Tulsi International Legal Research Paper Writing Competition 2016, conducted by RGNUL, Punjab. She has also won prize for her paper Rehabilitation of Juvenile Delinquents in the Surana and Surana International Essay Competition on Criminal Law 2017. Latest article published by her was on the topic Impact of Pandemic on Force Majeure Clauses in Bills of Lading, published by Cochin University of Science and Technology in the book Ocean Governance and Shipping, Implications of COVID-19. Moving on to the main event of the day, I humbly request Honorable Mr. Justice S. Manikumar, Chief Justice, High Court of Kerala, to present the P. Sukumaran Nayar Award to Advocate Sneha Rajiv.
Thank you, sir. I now request Advocate Sneha Rajiv to grace the gathering with a few words.
Honorable Chief Justice Sri S. Manikumar, Honorable Justice Sri Alexander Thomas, Honorable Judges, members of the Executive Committee of the Indian Law Institute, senior advocates, family members of Senior Advocate P. Sukumaran Nayar, sir, members of the bar, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening to all. I deem it a great honor to be conferred with this award, instituted in the memory of Senior Advocate P. Sukumaran Nayar, sir, and that I could receive it from the hands of the Honorable Chief Justice in the presence of such an august gathering is indeed a privilege. I would like to thank the selection committee for selecting my article for this award. I would like to express my gratitude to the Indian Law Institute, Kerala State Unit, for hosting this award. This award is indeed a huge encouragement for junior advocates like me. The title of my article is, as you have already heard, Impact of Pandemic on Force Majeure Clauses in Bills of Lading. And this article was published by School of Legal Studies, CUSAT, in the book named Ocean Governance and Shipping, Implications of COVID-19. So the pandemic had put into disarray the contractual obligations and led to the rampant invocations of force majeure clauses. Since most of the force majeure clauses were drafted at a time when the pandemic was least anticipated, the need to interpret such clauses in tune with the felt necessities of the times arose in the common law world. Courts came out with innovative solutions to interpret such clauses. And the abundance of such material is what spurred an interest in me to study and analyze this subject further. And my article is a result of such an academic inquiry. So to conclude, I would like to thank my family for their constant support and prayers. And also, I would like to thank my senior, Advocate V.M. Shyamkumar, for his guidance and constant support. Thank you.
Now, I invite Honorable Mr. Justice Alexander Thomas, Judge, High Court of Kerala, and Executive Chairman, ILI Kerala State Unit, to address the gathering.
Honorable Chief Justice, Justice Sri M. Manikumar, my brother and sister judges, members of the Executive Committee of the Indian Law Institute, senior advocates of this bar, family members of Senior Advocate Sri P. Sukumaran Nayar, members of the bar, ladies and gentlemen. Senior Advocate P. Sukumaran Nayar was a doyen of the bar and a mentor to many young lawyers. He was both a practitioner of law as well as a scholar par excellence with deep academic inclinations. He earnestly nurtured these qualities in his juniors to such a great effect that his juniors excelled in the profession and some of them adorned the bench. The family and former juniors of Sri P. Sukumaran Nayar have ensured that his legacy, concern, and care for the young lawyers continue. This award, instituted in his memory to encourage young lawyers of Kerala, is a testimony to their said commitment. We at the Indian Law Institute Kerala State Unit are indeed privileged to be part of this endeavor. I congratulate Sneha Rajiv, advocate of this court, who is the winner of the 2021 award in memory of Senior Advocate Sri P. Sukumaran Nayar. Let this coveted recognition inspire her to strive harder in the path of law. Thanking you.
Thank you, sir. As we move to the end of the ceremony, I invite Advocate Sri P.G. Jaishankar, Member, Executive Committee, ILI Kerala State Unit, to deliver the vote of thanks.
The Honorable the Chief Justice Sri S. Manikumar, Honorable Mr. Justice Alexander Thomas, Judge High Court of Kerala, senior lawyers, members of the bar, members of the registry, judges of this Honorable Court, respected dignitaries, my dear brothers and sisters. The award has been instituted by the family members and the junior colleagues of late Senior Advocate P. Sukumaran Nayar. Bowing before his erudition and intellect, the Indian Law Institute Kerala chapter and the legal fraternity would thank the family members and junior colleagues of late P. Sukumaran Nayar, without whose benevolence and support such an occasion would not have occurred. The patron of the house is singularly responsible for the policies and functioning of the house. Without the able guidance, mentorship, and patronage of our President, the Honorable the Chief Justice, this function would have been incoherent. Thank you, my Lord the Chief Justice, for your patronage, as well as for consenting to address the gathering and to present the award to Advocate Sneha Raj. The implementation and execution of this function was at all stages very meticulously supervised, guided, and overseen by the Executive Chairman of the ILI, Honorable Mr. Justice Alexander Thomas. His Lordship has taken the pains to ensure that at each stage of today's function was diligently planned and perfectly implemented. The Executive Committee of the ILI places its wholehearted gratitude to the guidance showered upon by us by the Executive Chairman. The awardee, Advocate Sneha Rajiv, requires a special appreciation for having authored an article which was unanimously appreciated by the members of the Judging Committee. The Executive Committee of the ILI places on record its gratitude to Advocate Sneha and her family members as well as her colleagues on this occasion. The Judging Committee has taken much effort to adjudge the participants. We, the Executive Committee, place and records its immense gratitude for Honorable Mr. Justice Jaishankar Nambiar, Justice P.B. Suresh Kumar, and Justice Anu Shivaraman for taking their valuable time and engaging themselves in a more difficult adjudication process than they normally do. Thank you, sirs. The Executive Committee of the ILI also places on record its gratitude to all the young lawyers who have participated in this competition. Their efforts were worth appreciating. Responding to our request, the Honorable Judges of this court were also pleased to grace this occasion with their august presence, for which we, the Executive Committee members of the ILI, are extremely grateful. Thank you. We would also like to place on record our sincerest gratitude towards the members of the bar, including our leader, the Learned Advocate General, and in particular the office bearers of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association, Kerala Federation of Women's Lawyers, and Senior Advocates Association for their support and participation. Thank you, seniors, and my learned brothers and sisters for having graced this occasion, both physically and virtually. Today's function was the result of a collaborative effort of various persons, with the and particularly with the full extended support by the registry also. I would like to place on record our sincere gratitude to the registry and the administrative sections of the Honorable High Court, particularly the PRO and the IT section, as well as to each individual who have contributed directly and indirectly towards making this function a memorable one. Thank you all.
As we come to the end of the ceremony, I extend immense gratitude to everyone for attending this function from their busy schedule to join with us. Thank you.